Hey guys, and what's up, man? I'm playing Subnautica right now. Subnautica, Subnautica. But this is not about Subnautica. This is about the Flash, and I swear I just had it on my screen. Okay, yep. And one thing I did not know about the Hinduism, like the Hindu religion, was that here. I'm just gonna tell you. Um, Flash, the DC series talks about a Hindu god. Is he for real or just made up name? Vishank tries to unravel the mystery. For all those who and spoilers for all those who haven't watched the last two episodes of the Flash, do not read or watch any further. This might contain spoilers. But here we go. Flash, Season 3, Episode 6, Shade revealed who the Flash of Light was. A metabolic giant going by the name Savitar and calling himself the God of Speed. Episode 7, Killer Frost delved more into this DC comic villain. Crap. Hey. Delved more into DC comic villain. HR, current Harrison Wells, calls him the Hindu god of motion. What the heck, man? It went to the home screen for some reason. This tablet sucks. That's why I'm getting a new one. I'm gonna have to transfer everything to that tablet though, I think. Who is Savitar? Comic book fans well, okay, let me start. Who is Savitar? Comic book fans would know him as a Cold War pilot appearing in Flash Volume 2 as someone who tests a supersonic fighter jet as he reached top speed. Top speed. Ah, crap. Where is it? His plane was struck by what appeared to be lightning, and he discovered he could defeat the enemy by moving at super speed. He became obsessed with speed, naming himself after Savitar, the Hindu god of motion, and dedicating his life to unlocking its secrets. Now I'm reading this. It's an article, so I'm reading this. So, I decided to venture further into this claim. Is there a Hindu god by this name? Surprisingly, yes, there is. There are many hymns in the Rig Veda. The first Veda, and grammatically older than the other Vedas, dedicated to deities that are not part of the popular religion today. They are just a name in the 33 core deities. Now, one of them is Savitar. Savitar is one of the solar deities, or Adyatas, as some call it, mostly associated with, and at other times distinguished from, Surya, the sun. That's Hinduism for the sun, as I just said. Surya is also called Adyatya. Adyatya. The sun before sunrise is called Savitar. And after sunrise until sunset, it is called Surya. Can this mean he was referred to as the dark? Maybe. What is interesting here, though, is that Savitar is said to be the lord of that which moves and is stationary. Important to note, movement, not speed. Some will argue that which is moving or stationary has speed, which is partly true. If something is still, it doesn't. It does have a speed of 0. None. Zip. Nada. So, while we enjoy the fantasy world of Barry Allen, Caitlin Snow, who finally becomes the sweet Snow we know, Killer Frost. That's a little joke he just put on here. Cisco Ramon, Wally West, Kid Flash, yeah, and others, a trip down Indy's mythology helps realize that we have some fantastic characters already. All it requires are some good brains to invest their time, and some worthy production house to invest their resources. And well, when you think about it, the Savitar, Hindu god of motion, Hinduism is a real religion. Um, but technically, what they're trying to say is that Savitar was a real person. He was a full out real character that could move this fast. He was a real person. He was a real Hindu god. So what I think is if we had a Hindu god back then that could move as fast as Savitar on DC TV, the Flash, then this makes me kind of think technically. Since back there and stuff, and what I'm trying to say is like, does a Savitar exist in Hindu mythology? Yes, it does. It 100% does. He exists in the Hindu mythology. Well, though, one thing many people haven't really thought to, haven't really thought to think about. Thought to think about. Wow. Oh, wow. But, is he, he was actual God, like, way back then. He was a real God. So, yeah. But, sorry, I'm, like, moving my computer chair. But, yeah, technically what it's trying to tell us right here is that Savitar was real. He was a real Hindu god in the Hindu mythology. And some people, as I was talking about a few seconds ago before I got lost off track, is does Savitar still exist? Well, yeah, he could. Why not? I mean, he lived back then, and who knows? He's never mentioned in the Hindu mythology though, but it's probably a reason. He was so fast, probably, that he destroyed Hindu temples and stuff. He wanted to gain control, so he went around and destroyed the Hindu temples. And then finally they banished him from the Hindu earth. Okay, sorry. I want to make sure my screen was still on. It went black. Not my tablet, but my computer. Just letting you guys know. But yeah, he's real. Savitar is real. He's just not a living person or a living thing. Kind of like Buddhism was Brahmin or something. Not ramen noodles, man. I said Brahmin. Zach, I know you're gonna say something about that, and I know you're probably gonna say something about my audio, since my audio sucks. But don't worry, dude. I'm getting a new tablet soon, and it'll have better graphics and then better audio too. Mostly, I'm not sure just yet. Hold on, Zach. I'm getting a new one. But I put a challenge on the last video for anyone who wanted to participate. Of course, they could, and you can look up who says it and stuff. Like you can look up who does it. I think in the last video I said you cannot look up who says it. In this video I'm changing. You can look up who says it. I don't care. I really don't care. And I will most likely tell you later today because I'm going to do a few more videos today. And yeah. But yeah, technically what I'm trying to say is Savitar is real. Sorry guys, but sucks to be you. Yeah. And one thing I'm kind of curious about is if Savitar is real, then couldn't the Flash become real? Well, technically, there is a theory that you could become the Flash. You could. And hold on. I gotta look it up on my phone real quick. Now I'm going. Oh, sorry. I'm going to read this. Okay. So if I'm looking over here, like if I'm looking like over here and stuff, I'm looking at my phone. Just let you know. But here is what one person says. Okay. In this article that the person made is called Into the Flash. And what this person is saying is crap. I know there are many particle accelerators around the world, and the largest being in Switzerland. I believe if someone was affected by this in the same way Barry Allen did, could that person become the real Flash? And then down here it says, the Flash was struck by lightning. This excited his cells to a rate that allowed him to move at super speed rapidly. And super speed and rapidly heal himself also if you watch The Flash. Also, the Speed Force and extra dimensional energy is used to help the Flash enter his stage of super speed. Physics proves that running at the speed of light is impossible with Einstein's E equals mc squared. The Flash uses his excited cells and Speed Force to accelerate a super speed catching at super speed. Period. Catching humans and saving people would be almost impossible because of the speed at which the Flash travels. Because he's faster than Mach 3. And Wally West is faster. Wally West is faster than Mach 3. But in season 3, he's only had his powers for like a month. Maybe 2 months. The Flash. Okay, I'm gonna start this paragraph over again. The Flash uses his excited cells and Speed Force to accelerate at super speed. Catching humans and saving people would almost be impossible. Oh, you.
Why has your phone been off?
It's been on the whole time.
Till when?
Till ever.
When did you turn it on?
I've had it on.
Grandma and Grandpa tried to call you all day.
I've had this on the whole day. I've never gotten a phone call.
They tried to call you all day long.
I haven't.
And your mom tried to call you too, I believe.